Hey everyone, how's it going? Long time no see. Now I know I've been gone for like a good fucking like a good few days, and if you guys see the title, yeah, I'm still sick. I don't know if it's like the flu or whatever, but actually wait, my fucking dumbass forgot to actually send this out to the Discord, so I'll be right back. Oops. Okay. I'm not sure. Alright, and we're back. Yo, appreciate it, Sparks. Brody, we're at like 1.2k. Like, this shit's fucking insane. Also, if you guys notice something different about the background, this is literally just like the storage room. This is where I smoke when I'm sick. Well, not really smoke, but just take dabs. I can't smoke any flower in the house just because it does fuck with my dad. It tends to make, like, the smell itself makes him nauseous, and I could get like blunt effects and stuff like that, make it a little bit easier on him. Also, please let me know if the mic sounds weird, and if it does, I'll go in the studio real quick and grab my old tripod because the phone is kind of sitting um, horizontally on a shelf. So if I do sound kind of muffled, please let me know. That way I can go ahead and go grab that and fix that, because I'm guessing we'll probably have a few good, like a good few new members joining in the streams today. But like, fucking hell, this shit's crazy. Like, I'm dead ass, like, fucking mind blown. And, like, I have felt so fucking bad that I haven't streamed for the past, like, 3 days. I know that, you know, even like the bigger YouTubers like Mark and Jacksepticeye will take a sick day off. But there was just, like, so many fucking people coming in all at once, and we hit the fucking 1,000 sub goal, and I'm like, why the fuck am I sick right now? This is some bullshit. So, like, the fact that, like, here's the whole list of what I have dealt with for the past few days. I've had a massive migraine, and so it's more just a slight headache now. I can barely taste my food. Like, I can still taste it. It's just, it tastes a little off. Let's see. I want to list the more disgusting things. So, my fever was like 101. That broke like yesterday though, so I haven't really had a fever. I still have a bit of a sore throat. So that's probably why I won't be streaming for like 2 hours or anything like that today. I'll probably stream for at least like an hour, sesh a little bit, you know. Oh shit. Ah, bastard. There we go. Damn, bro, good stuff. I was gonna say, where we're at. I'm so confused. Yeah, like, it's at 12, it was 1,240 some, I think, last time I looked at it. I think that's what, like, how many subs I had. But, like, that shit was fucking mind-blowing. And, I mean, part of me did really want to take it easy. Because, I mean, I'm not going to be getting any better sitting in that cold-ass garage. I mean, hell, the other day, it was literally like, yeah, it was like 12 degrees. Not with that kind of cold, I ain't getting in no fucking room that it's 12, the same fucking amount of cold that it is outside. That garage is not insulated whatsoever. All that cold air just goes right in. And yeah, I've got my heater and everything, but let's face it, that thing takes a couple hours to heat up the room. So, And it doesn't even like do it completely. It just does it in that little area where the studio is at. So even then, like it's not like warm, it's just not as cold. If that makes any sense. Like, you guys can tell everything is in a mess right now. I literally just threw this old chair in here. Like this is the old studio chair, if you guys remember that. I grabbed my beautiful mini rig here. I grabbed the top pearl off of the big piece. I've got some reclaim. I've got some crumble, and I'm speaking of. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get some for a minute, because if you guys remember the last stream, like Mr. E was really going through it, and I haven't heard from him in a few days. It's been like nothing but radio silence. So, I'm kind of worried. Like, I really am worried. Like, I hope he didn't, like... No, I don't think he would get... No, he wouldn't get fucking arrested for it. Unless the jar was open. Then again, he'd just get driving while intoxicated here in Massachusetts. So he would be out within 24 hours. Yo, what's up, Magic Boy? That shit, though. Like, I don't know what's going down, or, like, maybe his ex took back the phone that, you know, she helped him buy, but, like, she didn't completely pay for that neither. Like, he traded in his old phone for that. So, I mean, if she took that shit back, that's pretty fucked up. Like, that's really fucked up, if you ask me. Because now I can't even... Like, I haven't heard from him at all. And... Like, there's either... There's two things that are going through my mind. And one of them, he was... Well, let's just say he was talking about some pretty darker topics. And... Let's just say, if you guys have watched that, I don't play with that kind of talk. So, like, the fact that he was saying stuff like that, and then now I'm not hearing from him, it's got me really fucking worried right now. So, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to go and see if I can go inside of the old nursing home where my mom was, because his mom works there. So I can just ask her, like, hey, you know, is Eric been in here to see Nana? You know, that's literally what we call his grandma. She literally wanted me to call her Nana. So I literally go up to him and be like, hey, did he go up there and see Nana? And he goes there like every fucking day. So if he hasn't been there, something's up. Something's up. And, well, let's just say I'm really hoping for just the best outcome is she was just a fucking piece of shit and took the phone. And now he has literally no way to contact anybody, and not even his boss. So there's that. I'm trying to think like what other things could be going on, but like that's the one thing that kind of makes sense to me since he recently broke up with her. That would make the most sense. But this shit's crazy. Like, I don't know if everything's okay. I bet it is. I bet you if I literally pull up to his place, he's probably fine. But just doesn't have no phone. But then again, he probably would have came over here because he's today's Thursday, so he might just drop in later today. He usually drops in on like between Wednesdays and Fridays, unless like he's really fucking bored and they don't have any work that day. So he might just be working too. It might just be that simple as that. They might have him on like 50-hour work schedule or some shit. But hold on, guys. I will be right back and we'll continue on with the stream. Bro, I swear to fucking God, I heard a goddamn door open. My dad's not even fucking here. I was gonna let him know that I was fucking streaming. Place is fucking haunted, I'm telling you guys. And like, I'm not scared of it or anything. Now I'm just like, am I gonna see something? Like, what's it? Am I gonna see something? Is like a shadow demon gonna pop out with like a blunt and be like, yo, you wanna fucking smoke one from from hell itself? You better light that bitch up and start blasting some fucking electric wizard, motherfucker, because we about to sesh. Like, bro. What do you think the fucking strain would be called, though? I'm thinking something like they would actually take the name from incense and name the strain Dragon's Blood. Are you feeling any better? Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that, Maddie. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Not 100% yet. The only thing I have been left with, pretty much, is just kind of like a very scratchy throat, hacking up like a whole bunch of crap, and like the occasional like sweats from like it like I don't know what it is. My body's always done this, but after my fever completely breaks, if it tries to come back, my body will just naturally overheat to keep it from actually coming back. Like, I know that is still technically a fever, but it only happens for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it just goes away. That's the best way I can describe. It's like if you eat a fuck ton of spicy foods, you just feel yourself like getting that really warm sensation inside. It's kind of like that. I'm not saying I have some sort of regenerative abilities or something like that. It's just, that's what I've experienced, and it can range from like 2 to 3 minutes to like 45 at max if it's really bad. Right now the only thing I am more just annoyed about is I feel kind of bloated. I could have swore I just heard my dad's voice. Hold on. We're about to do some paranormal investigation in this shit. Like, I'm showing you guys now. There's that. There's the... He's not even here. There's the Toyota... My car is gone. He took the car. Which, that's okay. I already know that. But, like, he's not even here. Let's see if he's in his room, maybe? No, he's not even fucking in here. Like, there's nobody fucking in here. And those other two rooms are just filled with junk. So, like, they're not even fucking accessible right now. Hold on. I might just be hearing the neighbors outside because there's like a window there and there is a crack on it. So sometimes... Hello, babies. Just checking on the pups, too. No? There's literally nobody. Nobody. Yeah, but that's what's going on. Apparently, the fucking house is haunted. Been haunted for fucking years. I'm not sure if the camera, not the camera, the fucking mic picked up any of that. I highly doubt it. But, you know what? Screw it. Like, I'm not really scared of anything paranormal. Matter of fact, I'm very open to it. And here's the thing. I've always stated this. Just because there might be something dark in this house, don't mean I don't know how to summon something darker to throw that fucker out of here. Like, I am very versed in the paranormal world. Let's just say you better not be less than a Grand Marquis. Otherwise, your ass is grass in my house. If it's a malicious spirit, I cannot tell you guys. Like, it's not... I've never really had any violent spirits, more of just like poltergeist activity, because the land that this place is built on, well, like, there was one murder where they hanged a dude in the tree, like, right outside that door. So he was hung. And then, if I remember correctly, I think it was an accidental death or a suicide. And that happened either in my dad's room or the old guest bedroom. So, I mean, I've dealt with it before. I can deal with it again. So, all I gotta say is, if you're here to chill, then we can chill. Otherwise, fuck around and find out. Like, if you put me in, say, like, in one of those really stereotypically haunted locations, like, I would go in that bitch. Literally speaking Well, not really speaking Sumer, but trying to. I should have heated that up a little bit more. I'm trying to do more of a low temp dab. I'm not trying to kill myself. I came prepared. I grabbed my trash can. I grabbed the towel because I knew I was going to be hacking shit up. Shit. You show the piece again? Oh yeah. Here it is. Mind you, my tolerance, like my smoking tolerance, has gone down because for the past like few days, except for like last night, is when I finally fucking smoked. But until last night, I was just eating that edible. I'm thinking like I'll probably make some more. But like, I don't know. Like, that's a lot of work right now. And don't get me wrong, my back feels fine to kind of kick back, relax in this chair. But for standing for long periods of time, yeah, no. You got me fucked up if I ain't gonna use this chair, though. I'll be wheeling around the whole kitchen in this bitch. Like, I shit you not. That's why it's in here. By the way, this chair is almost as old as me. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Like, this thing is old, so it is... I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but it is squeaky as fuck. And when I mean squeaky, it is squeaky as fuck. Holy shit, my ears just popped. That's crazy. Well, at least on one side, the other one's like... I don't know, it feels like there's an air bubble. I don't like that. Oof. That's better. Jesus. That made my whole body tense up. Like shit. Also, I know my lungs are pussies right now. But you know what? They'll get better in time. If I'm not feeling better by the end of the week, I'm going to a fucking doctor, man. Like, fuck this shit. I'm thinking it's a cold, but I've heard there's a bug going around, so it might be like some type of flu or some shit. Yeah. And I know some of you may be asking, if you're coughing like that, why are you still smoking? Well, here's the thing. It's actually helping rather than hurting. Because I've got all this congestion and stuff underneath my shirt is a thick ass layer of Vicks. Same thing on my throat too. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I need to give my lungs a rest. Need to just... That shit is definitely hitting me. Like, you know the meme, I like trains? Yeah, just imagine a train just hitting me as soon as that fucking dab hits. There you go. That's exactly what happens. Like, I'm glad I actually took a couple days off on my dabs. I barely hit my Nick vape. I had like this much in that sour diesel cart, and I did smoke that. Like, I literally, it was like 2 blinkers worth. I shit you not. Like, that shit was literally done in 2 blinkers. And like, I literally hit 1 blinker, coughed my fucking lungs out. I thought one of my lungs were gonna fucking collapse. But no, I just, like, ever since I've been smoking, you know, like smoking dabs, it's been a lot easier for me to actually enjoy this still, even though I'm sick. Because I used to be a big bong person with flour, and you guys know what happens when you combine flour, a big bong, and your lungs not exactly being up to par. Let's just say I suffered the Pharaoh's curse. Like, that shit, those fucking dabs are amazing, I ain't gonna lie. Like, they fucking hit. And by the way, guys, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna be streaming for no 2 hours or anything. I might end this off soon because I'm already feeling pretty fucking baked. Like, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Definitely, like, also whenever I'm hitting dabs when I'm sick, I still get the medicinal effects for like, you know, the pain relief and stuff like that. Not as much as I would in edibles. I'm wasted here. Nice. See, for me, you know, like, I'm pretty sure I just took a fucking tombstone pile driver from The Undertaker. Now, fuck that. I literally received the Stone Cold Stunner. That shit has me fucking... I'm fucking stoned. That shit's so good. And also, you want to know my secret? I've been drinking on this. As you guys can see, there's a lot of that gone. And that's just from today. There have been 2 before this one. So I have a ton of vitamin C in my system. The only reason why I'm not drinking this right now is my sore throat. That shit burns. Like pouring goddamn acid in there. Like shit. But either way, sooner or later, I'm definitely sensing I'm at the tail end, because instead of my body preferring extreme heat now, it's preferring the cold, but not too cold. So the fact that it's kind of cool in here, you know, there's some air circulating and everything. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's got a nice. It's because of my fan. It's got a nice breeze, and my body's not overheating. I know I've got like a ton of clothing on. Like I have 2 pairs of sweatpants, this, my beanie on, and then I'm literally leaning up against my fucking like my blanket, and then on my towel on top of that I use to wipe my face with. So I have everything prepared, everything ready to go. And also, I am very, very grateful to my dad for actually letting me, like, use my rig inside. As I literally went up to him and I was like, hey, I know you prefer for me to do everything inside the studio, but since it's so freaking cold and I'm sick, would you mind if, you know, I just take my medicine inside? He was like, does it smell? No, it smells as much as my vapes. And that would dissipate in like 5 minutes, if it even reaches your bedroom. I was waiting, I thought I heard that door open again. I swear to you guys, I'm not tripping. Like, I swear. If I can actually get documented proof of this shit... Wait, I actually think I might. Because there have been a few strange occurrences on stream. Not with I mean with the camera glitching or anything like that, but like actually stuff just randomly falling, like in the background. I'm gonna have to think. Did I capture any of that on stream? Or was I just playing with the boys? Like, right now I'm pretty fucking baked, so I've got to make sure I'm right about this, because I don't want to be throwing claims out there that I can't prove. That is definitely not the best way to go about that. You know, I could actually get a spirit box. Because I used to have one. It was a very small, it was about like this big maybe. And I know it wasn't like the EVP recorders, it was actually like Spirit Box. I bought it off of, I think it was AliExpress, and it was made from a Raspberry Pi. That's why it was so small and so cheap, so. That's why I love the Raspberry Pi projects. You can make those fuckers into pretty much anything, including a fucking Game Boy. So eventually when that hardware dies, I mean, it'll be revived by the game, by the Raspberry Pi community, in my opinion. Get an EMF meter at least. I mean, yeah, but the only way for an EMF meter to properly work and have credibility is if all power is shut down. That ain't going to be happening. Like, if I record it, like, it would have to be in a method I know would be solid. And if the power's off, there's no way to stream. There's no way to, use my. I mean, if I get one of those big ass battery things, I can't remember what they're called, but essentially they're like a battery for like just a regular wall plug adapter. Like they're meant to like plug your router in and like your PC in. If power shuts off, you can save everything on your desktop or whatever, and then turn it off. Or you can continue to play and still have an internet connection. Hey, appreciate the sub. Here's the thing, like, I don't discount really any story from any region of the earth when it comes to different kinds of spirits. Because, in my opinion, just calling everything a demon is a very gross, like, under-exclamation, if anything. Like, it would kind of make the word demon lose its real fucking meaning, which it has. That's the thing. Like, demon would refer to to a deity like, I don't know, Asmodeus, Astaroth, Lilith, Andros. I could go on, but like, there are like, say, like darker spirits and stuff like that. I would rather call the spirit by what it is than just call it a demon. Like, to me, that's kind of being lazy. If that makes any sense to anyone. So if I see it's a fucking banshee, I'm not gonna say it's a fucking demon. I'm gonna say it's a fucking banshee and get my ass out of there. You know? So, if I'm being honest, like, that last dab has me pretty fucking lit. But here's the thing, right? Whenever paranormal stuff happens here, I'm never afraid, just interested and curious. Like, would I probably freak out a little bit? Yeah, probably for a couple seconds. But then I'd be like, hold on, bro. Hold on. Hold that pose. Let me get the camera. Hold on, you make a fucking a badass motherfucker for a metal album cover. I'm just saying. Like, you would look absolutely stunning. Dude, hold that pose. I don't care if that motherfucker's jaw is like this fucking long. Like I said, it'd probably freak me the fuck out. But I'd be like, bro, hold on. Let me get my camera. Like, you would be like the perfect fucking thing I could capture right now for a badass, metal as fuck photo to use on an album cover. If you don't fucking kill me, I will literally let you fucking stick around as long as you don't harm me. I don't give a fuck, bro. You could be my mascot for the band, low-key. And also, if there's any asshole that's trying to like start fights with the band, you can have them, bro. Like if your thing is like ripping a motherfucker to shreds, well, we'll just start playing a motherfucking song while you're doing it. Not really, but that would be pretty fucking metal. That would be really fucking metal. I'd probably get charged with murder or some shit. Just because I have a literal attack, like some type of dark, creepy ass being following me and my band around. Talk about having Christians protest outside like it was the Satanic Panic. And that's no disrespect to any Christians out there. I'm just making a more of a Satanic Panic joke. If you guys have ever heard of that. And if you guys don't know what the Satanic Panic is, well, it started a lot with Ozzy and many other metal bands, rock and roll too, and I believe some blues. Like I said, I'm trying to take very low temp dabs right now. I don't want to be coughing my lungs out. I want to enjoy my dabs. And I know those are very small baby hits, but I'm showing mercy on my lungs. I found out a kid. What the fuck? Yeah, nah. I wouldn't either. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Nah. Bro, here's the thing. The craziest paranormal experience I've had that's not here. The old house back in Texas. That old place. Because I still swear to God one day, like, well, not one day, it was more like at nighttime. I was maybe about 13, 14, and, like, all I saw, like, I woke up from, like, it started out as a nightmare, but then it was like this, like something, whatever was, I can't remember, but there was this fucking creature was chasing after me, and next thing this thing gets fucking sucker punched out of, and I mean literally like Superman just, boom, like punched, and I wake up. And next thing in the hallway, it's just lit up like the fucking lights were somehow cranked up to 11. Like it was bright as fuck in that hallway. I literally I do this with my fucking eyes to make sure I'm not fucking dreaming, and it's back to being regular. And I'm like, yo, the fuck? Like, still to this day, like, I cannot explain that. Like, that was probably, like, the first experience I would say that was the first real experience I had with the paranormal. Oh, old Fluffbutt's probably barking at a cat now. Great. But yeah, that was one of the more like crazier things that happened. And I wasn't really involved with really anything paranormal at that time. Like around that age, like I think around that age I was still just listening like Breaking Benjamin and Alice Cooper and like Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I think it was around that time. As I just counted like pretty much the genres that I went through like as quickly as I did. Yeah, I think it was around that when I was listening to a lot of Alice Cooper, a lot of I think I wasn't listening to Black Sabbath and Ozzy as much then. Um, Definitely was listening to some Pink Floyd, um, Jimi Hendrix, of course. I don't know why that one didn't pop up. I'm trying to think, but because the first like band that really like blew my fucking socks off and like this is metal was Judas Priest. That was one of my first loves. Now, after I started getting into horror, because at first I didn't really like horror movies when I was like a teenager, and part of me doesn't really like them now, but for a whole different reason. It's just if I'm gonna watch a cheesy ass horror movie, I'm gonna watch one from like the 1960s. Because at least that shit would low key be funny. That shit that's coming out now is just boring. But the Terrifier series was good. Like, I've heard there's a good few horror movies that have come out this year. Like, or coming out this year. And last year as well. I think I missed a couple of them, but I don't think there, besides like the Nicolas Cage one, I don't think there was really any other horror movie I watched. But anyways, guys, before I fucking ramble your guys' ears out, I'm probably gonna head out. It has been good seeing you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for, a lot longer than I usually do. Just still recovering from that fucking sickness. Still gotta fucking get over that shit. Hopefully we'll be good by the end of the week. But this will probably be the new norm until I'm better. Um, Whenever that is. Unless, that I feel better by tomorrow, then regular streams will resume tomorrow. But other than that, guys, stay high, stay metal, stay safe, motherfuckers. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.